What is the VA's Native American Direct Loan Program? Now, I'm going to write that down because that's long. I'm going to put NADL, okay? That is the VA's Native American Direct Loan Program, okay? We have a lot of videos here at Low VA Rates where we talk about how the VA doesn't directly offer loans. There is an exception to this rule. As I've said in many of my videos, every rule has an exception. Well, here's one. VA normally doesn't lend money. They don't make direct loans. They use lenders like Low VA Rates to make loans, with the exception of their Native American Direct Loan Program. And that's what we're going to talk about in today's videos. We're going to go over what the eligibility requirements are and how you can apply for one of these loans, okay? Now, as you might already know, because you watch these videos religiously every Friday, how do we know it's Friday? Because I'm in red. I hope you're in red. If you're not, here's what we're going to invite you to do. Join with us every single Friday at Low VA Rates and wear red in support of the military. Speaking of red, down there on the right bottom corner of your screen is a red button that says subscribe or follow. Do that so that you can get involved and learn about all of the topics that we share every single Friday. Now, I want to get right into this program with you guys. It's actually somewhat new to me. So hopefully with the little education and research I've been doing on this topic, I can portray that to you through this video. Now, the VA offers special loan types that are only available to veterans who are Native American or who have a spouse who's Native American. These loans can be used to finance either the buying of a home, the building of a home, or improving of a home that happens to be located on federal trust land, okay? Not only do you have to be a Native American or have a spouse who's Native American, the home must also be located on federal trust land. What I want to do is compare how the normal VA loan and the NADL loan, how they compare, what's similar about them, what's different about them. Let's start with the differences. Normally, VA loans aren't actually given out from the VA. Instead, they're made through private lenders like Low VA Rates, and they're backed or guaranteed by the VA. Now, NADL loans are different. They are actually financed directly by the Veterans Affairs, which means they aren't offered by private lenders like Low VA Rates. So right away, if you think Low VA Rates is going to do the loan for you, we can't, but we will educate you on it. In addition, the location of the home is much more limited. As I mentioned, it can only be located on federal trust land. Now, despite these differences, NADL loans also have certain similarities to your normal VA loan program. For example, okay, no down payment. That's huge. No down payment is needed on these loans. That's a similarity. There are limits on what closing costs are allowed and not allowed. So closing cost limits for our Native American veterans protection. Also, they come with low interest rates, just like the normal VA loan. Lower interest rates. Hopefully you guys can read my writing. Those are some areas where we see a lot of similarities. Now let's talk about the eligibility requirements. Like with all VA loans, at least one spouse must be a veteran or active duty service member. In addition, at least one spouse must also be a Native American. The veteran must also have a valid certificate of eligibility that states their service eligibility. Now, the tribal organization must sign or have already signed a Memorandum of Understanding. Okay, we're going to put that over here, MOU. I'll say it slowly so you can pause and you can go to Google. Memorandum of Understanding, that has to be signed. Here's a side note. MOUs are important because they explain how the program will work on the tribe's trust lands. You must also meet the VA's financial requirements for the loan, which is going to include things like credit standards, proof of income that's suitable to cover your mortgage payments, and finally, the home will still need to be occupied as your primary residence. Those are normal VA requirements. Now, how do you get a Native American direct loan? The first thing you'll need to do is apply for your Certificate of Eligibility. Normally, the lender you're working with can do this for you, but since private lenders don't offer the NADL loan, you may need to request it yourself. You can either request it online through the VA's e-benefit system or by mailing in your request for your Certificate of Eligibility. Go Google VA Form 26-1880, okay? 26-1880, that is the written form for your request for certificate of eligibility. Everything you need to know will be on that webpage, and then you can mail it in. Once you've requested your COE and you've received it, you're going to need to contact your nearest VA Regional Loan Center to help complete the rest of the process. Now, even though as a private lender, we can't offer these NADL loans, we want to make sure that you're informed about all of your VA benefits. If you have any additional questions, like how to find your nearest regional loan center, how to find out about the VA's eligibility requirements, just give us a call, or you can go and look all through our YouTube page or all over our website. We have videos on pretty much every single topic you would ask questions about. Thanks for watching. This is Eric with Low VA Rates, and we'll see you next Friday wearing red.